All right, in this video, we are going to evaluate these limits, and we are going to use factoring because in all these questions, the method of factoring applies. Let's take a look at this first question here. If I sub in my limit of 2 into this question, I will get 0 divided by 0, which means I have to simplify it because that's an indeterminate form. So if I want to simplify this, you can tell that you can factor the top by difference of squares. So you just need to know your factoring methods really well for this one. If I do difference of squares, that's 2 plus x times 2 minus x divided by 2 minus x. Then I can cancel out these. And now I can sub in my limit into this question. So if I sub in 2 for x, well, just write this again in the next step to make it a bit more neater because now I'm just left with 2 plus x. So I can sub in my limit, which is x is just 2. So 2 plus 2, which means that my final answer is 4. It's all about just being able to factor. So because the second question here, if I sub in a -1 into this, I'll get 0 divided by 0, which is indeterminate. So I need to factor, in this case, I need to factor the top again. That's a complex trinomial. I'll factor that really quick using my MAN method. My M is 2 times 3, which is 6. My A is 5, so my two numbers are 2 and 3. I'll factor by grouping now, so 2x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 3. Common factor these two, it's 2x, and I'm left with x plus 1. Common factor these two, I'm left with 3x plus 1. I'm left with x plus 1 times 2x plus 3. Now if I continue from here, I have lim x approaches -1, x plus 1 times 2x plus 3, and that is all divided by x plus 1. And cancel out the x plus 1s. Now I'm left with lim x approaches -1, 2x plus 3. Now all I need to do is sub in -1. That's -2 plus 3, which is just +1. And let's go to the third question over here. Again, this one, if I sub in the limit of 3, I'll get 0 divided by 0, so I need to factor this. The top can be factored using difference of cubes. So for difference of cubes, I'll cube root that first equation. So if I cube root that first equation, I'll just get x minus 3. Then I'll square the first term here, x squared, use the opposite sign as this, multiply these two terms, which is 3x. Then I'll square the last term. It's always positive, so plus 9. It's fully factored there. Then the bottom is just x minus 3. X minus 3 is cancelled. So now I'm left with just x squared plus 3x plus 9. And sub in my 3 into this. That's 3 squared plus 3 times 3 plus 9, which is just 9 times 9 plus 9 plus 9, which is just 27. As you can see, all you need to do is know your factoring methods really well for these factoring types of questions in terms of limits, and these questions should be relatively simple. If you made it to the end of this video and you found this content helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.